everyone, it's Seiji, and today I will be showing you how I created this look inspired by The Cruel Prince. It's one of my favorite books, so yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, so we're starting the night before, and currently my hair is in twists, not specifically for the look, but just because I like to keep my hair stretched. It keeps it tangled, which is awesome. So it doesn't really matter actually with what type of hair you start off with. You can have it in like a full-blown afro, that's fine as well. So here I'm just taking the twists apart and also sectioning away the rest of the hair because that's just the way I like to work. It's just easier for me. So here I start to finger detangle my hair, and I'm adding a mixture of water and an oil-based moisturizer to it. I'll leave the product name in the description box. I think that my twists were about 4 days old, so my hair was extremely dry, and here I'm using my favorite brush. I like it because it takes out the dirt very well and it's very good at spreading the moisturizer. Yeah, this took a very long time, but we made it through, and now I am sectioning off the hair. I don't like using combs in general, so I just separate it with my fingers. I used hard plastic curlers to curl my hair just because I don't really like putting heat on it because it's very fragile, and these are just great. I'm using the smallest ones that I have, which are I think 22 millimeters in diameter for the front and then 24 or 28 in the back, and I use these metal clips to pin them. I'm going to sleep with them so that they can basically air dry. I use this very often, I think about 2 times a week, because it's just great for stretching out my hair, and it's not very bothersome having them in when sleeping, so it's very convenient to me. I'd say that the only downfall is that it takes rather long to put them in, but if you use bigger rollers it could take just up to 30 seconds. Seconds? What? No, 30 minutes. So here I'm just combing my hair a bit because the back is sometimes a bit hard for me to detangle, and I'm using the bigger rollers, the green ones. Yeah. I'd also like to mention that the comb that I'm using doesn't have very sharp teeth, so my hair doesn't really snag onto that. And here you have it. That's so silly. Okay, so I use like the water moisturizer solution. I'm just spraying it all over because I started off with dry hair, and sometimes when your hair is too dry the curls won't really set as well as they would do if you would start off with wet hair. Now to protect the hair I'm using this scarf to sleep with, and it's just a regular scarf. I think it's like some plasticky polyester thingy. It's Mulan inspired though, so that's cool. Okay, let's go to bed. Now, the next morning my hair was still not very dry because I went to bed at 7 a.m. Well, I was finished at 7 a.m. and I think this was about 12. So in order to help it dry I had to use the blow dryer, unfortunately. But yeah, before I did that I put a bit of oil on my hair just so that it would have a bit of a shine. So here I'm blow drying it. I'm just trying to mainly focus on the front because that's the most important thing, and taking pictures for my friend, and yeah, it worked out fine. The thing with my hair is that it is incredibly malleable, so I have to be very careful when I'm taking out the curls, because I can instantly just mess them up, and that's not what we want, of course. The curl looked alright, so I went ahead to do the rest. At this point, I felt that I kind of looked like those Renaissance cherubs. Very cute. So I'm just slowly taking out the rest of the curls, and here it is. I hadn't really thought out exactly how I would like my hair to be, but I just searched the internet for like kind of fairy inspired hair looks, and so I'm just trying to play a bit with it. It didn't go well. So eventually what I decided to do was that I would just pin up the back to kind of like make my hair look a bit shorter, and then I would just try and play a bit with the front to try and make something cute. I found this really nice set of pins which I tried to put in my hair, and it did not look nice at all. So I took them out, and then I tried to, I guess, model the front of my hair a bit. I eventually decided to just twist the left hand side, and then on the right I would just pin it back. And this worked out quite nicely, I think. I put in the pins and they looked way less awkward. And here you have me doing the right hand side. I also tried to use that part of my hair to keep the back down. My hair is quite thick there, so when it's curled I have a hard time keeping it down. This worked out quite well, but I still needed some bobby pins to keep everything down. And here's the end result. I liked it a lot, although it wasn't completely smooth, but you know, I had a nice time doing this, so that's the most important thing. Yeah, some more awkward shots of me smiling. And here's the back. I really liked it. And now for the makeup part. And I'm gonna be very straight up with you guys. I'm not really into makeup that much, so I don't own a lot. And yeah, I just make do with what I have. So that was my foundation. Obviously don't have a brush, so I'm using my fingers. I don't use a lot of it, so I guess put it on the darker spots. I forgot to brush my edges, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using some edge control to keep everything in place. Nice. I do have a vast collection of lip balms, so I'm using the EOS one there, strawberry. And for the eyebrows, I don't have an eyebrow pencil, so I'm just using this eyeliner to fill in my brows. You know, no shame, no shame. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Moving on to the highlighter, I'm just using some eyeshadow. I usually put it on top of my lip because everyone does it. Then on my chin, my cheeks, a bit of my nose, and I think that's about it. Yeah. Then moving on to my eyes, I just used some plain gold eyeshadow, which I got from the drugstore. And here's my face. Rah! Okay, final stage. I'm just putting on some eyeliner from the drugstore and some mascara. And this is the end result. I started using curlers to stretch my hair at the beginning of January, and I've just been loving the journey of seeing all the different types of things that I can do with my hair. So yeah, if you'd like me to do more of these type of videos, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section, like this video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.